Hello and welcome to Jacob's Toys. Please do like, share, subscribe, all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. In this video we are taking a look at issue 39 of the Build Your Own Step-by-Step Optimus Prime from Transformers by, of course, FanHome. Do check out fanhome.com. You can pick up a load of information on how to pick up this subscription service, as well as one of the other very awesome additional subscription services that they do over there. With this issue, you of course get the magazine that is full to the brim with information on Transformers, from the movies to the cartoons to the toy lines to the character kind of profiles. There is so much information there. It's a really good read. And this issue brings another first. We have some decals. I think that's how do you pronounce it? Decals? I can never pronounce it right. But basically the water-based kind of sticker adhesives that you have for the models, which I've always had an issue with. They're very fiddly, but it's, probably about time that I kind of get my head around them and do them properly. But they're a better alternative to stickers because you can kind of move them around. You get a bit of time to play around and get them in exactly the right place. And they're very common in kind of building kits and model kits and stuff. So yeah, there we go, we've got some. We'll get to them a little bit later. Now the actual build on this particular issue isn't huge, it's not overly difficult. It's a couple of pieces, but it looks like the top half of the torso, so we're going to kind of flesh out that top half, like the kind of what I assume is the shoulder part, because it's kind of making way for some sort of shoulders and arms and stuff. But either way, we are definitely fleshing it out, and this torso piece looks huge in comparison to how it started off back at issue 32, where we had kind of built up to a certain stage, and then from issue 32 we've just kind of layered those details on, and it's just starting to look really, really cool. So as I said, not an incredibly difficult build this time, a couple of screws there, and we're going to attach this onto that shoulder plate that we've got already assembled. But not yet. What we need to do is these decals, I can never pronounce it, but these details, shall we say, this detailing. Now what you have to do is you have to drop them into a bowl of water for about a minute, and what it does is it kind of softens it and it removes it from the backing paper that it's attached to, and you can then slide it on. And it does say use a brush, but I've always found that a slightly wet finger is absolutely fine to do it with as well. Just be really gentle because you don't want to rip it. And the nice thing is, as I said, it's definitely a plus over a sticker because you've got this kind of movement time. Before it dries out, you can actually move it around and kind of get it into exactly the right place. Make sure there's no kind of wrinkles or tears or anything like that. Get it in exactly the right place. And if you're doing it in like a symmetrical pattern, if you're kind of mimicking it on the other side like I'm about to, you need to have that time to kind of manipulate it and get it in just the right place so that you're happy. Now the instruction manual does say where to put it. Once you're happy with it, just dry it off. I use a cotton ball just like this. Just dry it off, just take some of that excess water out, and it will eventually dry out, and it will then be in place. You won't be able to move it after that. So make sure it's in the right place before you do start drying it out. And I'm just going to do the other side as well. Now it looks a little bit wrinkled there, but believe me, that is just the light catching it. It's on there completely flush, and it actually looks really nice. It adds a nice little bit of detailing. Now I don't know why these pieces weren't kind of provided with this detailing on already. I suppose it's just another layer to the actual build itself. This side is going to be much easier because I'm essentially just matching up what I've done on the other side. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's dry that off. But there we go. That's the detailing. Do check out my channel with other videos of all the other issues that I've had so far. We're doing an issue by issue build on this. And of course, do check out fanhome.com for details on how to pick up your own. I'll see you soon.